people generally take men more seriously than women in maybe in a higher professional environment like business and stuff. Definitely people take men more seriously than women.
Because there are many countries around the world where there is no equality for females, and if we don't carry it through, then no one else will. And I'm of the generation, I might add, that was with Germangria, so it's not been one.
People campaigning against the inequality between men and women and how women are discriminated against because of their gender.
But the only danger is that they'll find that feminism to extreme gives the impression that everybody wants to be a lesbian.
Still, in a lot of the high-paying jobs, that's dominated by men. And although if you ask anyone, they'll say that they're not sexist, a lot of people in those sort of positions will still be, probably. Maybe, I don't know.
So I think when people say that the sort of war has been won in terms of like looking at gender equality, it's quite an odd thing to say when you actually look at the statistics of gender crime in our society at the moment, which would absolutely state that we aren't on an even platform at all because women are suffering enormously throughout the world.
That's something I don't really have an opinion on it, but it's probably something that has to be addressed, and eventually in time probably will be sorted out, but I don't think I'm going to lose that much sleep about it, sorry.
And this is more about sharing responsibility, not pointing fingers, but actually collectively coming together and going, how can we actually deal with this problem? Rather than arguing like we're in a playground about whether it's been done or not, there's actually people that really need help, so should we just do it?
It's
kind of like that.
It's literally life or death for many people.
Yeah, it's not fair at all. And it's the system that's at fault, but how do you change the system? I don't know.
There's been a massive sort of advertising campaign in popular culture against feminism as well, against the idea of it.
Yeah.
And that, you know, if you grow up in a culture, which all women do, where the most important thing you can possibly be is fancied and found attractive, you know, and then you're told, well, you know, the ugliest thing you could be, feminist.
Or angry.
Really ugly, really ugly.
Because very aggressive feminists or very active feminists seem to be in that mode. I'm not against lesbianism, but it puts the wrong slant on it. You're not fighting for everybody then, you're fighting for the butch factor, if you like, and I think that's wrong.
Really ugly, because they are angry and they're often dykey and they're man-hates, everything that a nice, ladylike, sexually attractive woman wouldn't be. That's a really easy way of putting women off. Because everyone wants to be liked. Everyone wants to be liked at their core. It's really
just
not that healthy.
The sheer amount of headspace it takes up, worrying about your weight and how you look and what age you are, how much time and anxiety that takes up. If we lost that, we would have so much more headspace to be able to do stuff that was really great. And I think once you can find a way of letting that go, which is not easy, and I think everyone battles with it because it's so saturated in our society, but once you can find a way of letting that go, you have so much more potential to grow, I think.
They lose their feminine traits in a way, I don't know. I'm not against, again I say I'm not against that, but then again, you know, I just don't understand it. And if you get a real, like Joanna Lumley, not for feminism particularly, but I mean she's fought for the Gurkhas just lately, but she's used a feminine way rather than an aggressive butch kind of way to do the thing. It's a very slight difference, but there is a difference.
Most people want to be liked as well, and you know we're brought up in a culture that convinces us from birth that to be a woman and be liked, you have to be sexually attractive, and to be sexually attractive, you have to do what you're told and not get angry. And feminism says, tell you what, you've got something to be angry about. Here's some positive ways you could channel all the things you've ever noticed were unfair and actually make things better. Now, obviously, that is threatening to structures such as patriarchy and capitalism, but it's enormously powerful and useful and positive for people. In a nutshell, it's quite clearly not over and it's not equal, because women are being attacked and losing their lives every single day because they are women. So struggle on, sisters.
Should we do a high five?
Should we do a touch?